Well, with me is Mohamed Taha from BBC Arabic. And Mohamed, just talk us through what are the key divisions between Israel and Hamas?
Three main divisions. The first one is the total ceasefire or complete ceasefire, means ending of the war. The second one is the full Israeli withdrawal from Gaza. And the third one is the closure of Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, the foundation that is backed by the Israeli army, and return back to the distribution system backed by the UN. But however, there are these differences. We can feel an atmosphere of positivity as Israel sent the negotiating team to Doha for negotiations, for the indirect negotiations, and hopefully before the expected meeting between Trump and Netanyahu in the White House, we might hear some good news that could end this dreadful war that left around 60,000 people died in Gaza and 2,000 people died in the Israeli side.
And Mohamed, just remind us how these negotiations are carried out, because of course Israeli and Hamas officials never meet directly with each other.
So what's happening that the Qatari side would sit with Hamas, understand what are their amendments to the proposal, and then they would go to the Israeli party and offer them these amendments, say if they would accept them or not, and return back to Hamas and see if they can reach a deal. So it's like indirect negotiations between the two parties. But what we saw previously, that the US entered on the line when they wanted to have the American hostage back, and they had this direct negotiations with Hamas, and it managed to be more fruitful. So hopefully in the coming hours we would see something that's happening, because the situation in Gaza really bad. We saw 35 people died in Gaza on the hands of the Israeli military, and also amongst them a doctor and 3 children, and the situation of distributing aid is getting really complicated.
Yes, I wanted to ask you about the situation when it comes to aid. What's the latest that we're hearing from Gaza?
Yeah, as I said, there are 2 American citizens were injured in a bomb explosion in Al-Mawasi. This situation might escalate the hostilities between the 2 parties, which are the people who are really hungry, desperate, coming to approach the only way of getting aid in Gaza, and the employees and the workers of this organization who are backed by the Israeli army, and their positions, their posts are really close to the Israeli army, where they fire upon anybody that they feel that they are suspecting them, that they might be causing danger to them.
Mohamed, thank you. That's Mohamed Taha from BBC Arabic there. Thank you.